Us humans can recycle some of our waste, but in nature, everything is recycled. Nature doesn't produce any rubbish, it is only people who produce rubbish. We can use nature to help us recycle some of the waste we produce in our kitchens and gardens.
If you have a brown bin, you can use it for both grass and garden cuttings, as well as leaves.
These are collected in special bin lorries that take the garden waste to a special composting site. Here the garden waste is piled into huge compost heaps and nature does the rest. Bacteria, fungi and composting animals like worms get to work on the dead plant material and break it down into compost. The compost contains many of the nutrients plants need for growth. Once it is fully rotted, the compost is sieved and bagged for use in parks and gardens. You can also compost in your garden at home. Many councils provide composters for a very low price. You can use them in your garden to make compost for you to use. As well as garden waste, you can also put food, fruit and vegetable waste from the kitchen on a home compost heap. But avoid meat, dairy or cooked foods, as they can create nasty smells and attract unwanted animals like rats.
Garden composting works in the same way as the giant heaps in the landfill sites, but in composting you get more creepy crawlies such as worms and wood lice. Once it's ready, it can be shovelled out and used to fertilise the garden. Another way of composting in an even smaller space is to use a wormery. There are several different types, or you could even try to make one of your own.
Wormeries are for fruit and veg waste, but like the compost heap, avoid putting in cooked foods. They also need cardboard added to provide the fibre the worms need to stay healthy. The worms eat the fruit and veg waste and the cardboard. Their bodies process it into worm compost, a very good source of plant nutrients. Much of what goes into a wormery comes out as a liquid. This liquid, when mixed with water, can be used to feed plants. Once the worm compost, or to give its proper name, worm cast, is ready, it can be removed and mixed with the soil to create an excellent mix for growing all different types of plants. You can work out for yourself what the worm cast or compost actually is.